So let's begin. I have pre-shuffled the cards. They're all randomly selected. I've laid them out so that we don't have to waste time on shuffling. And I've drawn 4 cards for each month. So the first card that comes out, I've drawn an energy card. And it says there's completion coming in for you. So the energy of finishing up things in January. And the archetypal card, or how you're feeling about things, there's a bully around, so highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helps you confront inner fears that bully you. So you are dealing with an energy of bullying. So either somebody bullying you, or you might be trying to get your way around and not listening to what other people say. So there's that kind of energy. It's nice to just get things done, but do it with kid gloves if you have to do it. So try not to upset people. So you've got the 7 of Wands over here, and you've got Valiant Resistance. So you've got Mars in Leo over here. So with this energy of bullying, it might be that you have to stand up for yourself, because somebody is or people around you are trying to bully you. So therefore this energy of bullying coming in here. And with Mars, it's putting up a valiant resistance over here. So stand up for what you believe in, and despite whatever they say, you need to bring in that energy of Mars in Leo. So you need to really be bold and brave about it. So whatever bullying is coming along, you need to tackle that in order for you to end the cycle that you're going through. And the last card, you've got the Empress card over here. So lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, and nurture yourself and others. So you do need to stand up for yourself, tackle any kind of bullying that is going on around you in order for you to complete that phase, and for you to start manifesting and start achieving abundance. So you need to make your goals and plans very, very, very clear in January about what you want to do and how you're going to move forward and stand up for what you believe in. Now in February, you've got a spiritual partnership coming in over here, and the archetypal card is a gambler. So you might have to take some kind of risk in order for things to start working for you. And you have to have a lot of confidence and stop doubting yourself in order for you to move forward. And you've got the Devil card in over here. So there might still be somebody in your vicinity. This is the card that's ruled by Capricorn, that is still trying to control you and get you to do things that they want to be done. You've got this man trying to control this woman and trying to keep her in subservience. You've got a lot of chains over here. So you might be tied to a situation that you feel like you have no control over. So you need to actually stand up for yourself. In January, you needed to stand up for yourself. And February, you really do need to get out of this relationship that is rather toxic for you. So it could be anything. It could be even a work situation where you have a lot of toxic energy going on. You've got the 7 of Air over here as the final advice card, which says plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye. So something going on in the background. There's a lot of influences that are happening. They could be, deceptive influences. And with the Devil card over here, it is talking about deception. So be very, very careful in February about things you do, and watch out that people have hidden agendas. You might have to take, with this gambler card, take that risk and just go for it. And you're going to have to watch out for people around you in February. So in March, we've got the energies of domestic harmony. So things working out as far as the home front goes. And you've got Meditator with the archetypal card, which is showing a gift for negotiating fairness, strategy in personal and professional life, respect both sides of the argument. So if there's any problems over here, in order to achieve domestic harmony, it looks like you're going to have to maybe compromise, have a lot of discussion, make sure that you might have to be a mediator between 2 fighting factions within your domestic life. So there's a lot of focus on your personal life, and even in your professional life, you might have to be the mediator in any kind of problems that are going on. You've got the 9 of Pentacles over here, so Venus in Virgo. You're waiting for something to come in. The door is not quite open. You can see you're not quite ready to achieve things, but you have been working very, very hard here, and it looks like it's almost there. In opportunity, it might not be the right time to make big moves as far as finance goes. And you've got the Strength card as the final card, which says inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. So this is a month of trying to sort problems out between people that you love, or even in your work front. Whatever you put into place is not quite ready to be manifested yet because of the card of inopportunity, but it is there. It is waiting to happen. And, you're going to have to use a lot of your strength. You're going to have to be the one that makes all the bold moves in order for things to happen. So you're going to have to be the mediator, and you're going to have to be, the air of reason really that goes on over here. So you're going to be the one that's doing a lot of negotiating and a lot of sorting things out. And that goes on in March. So in April, we've got health over here. So just make sure that you are watching your health. And if it's followed by the Hermit cards are usually ruled by Virgo. So something coming up on the health front. So just make sure that you are not so stressed out. And it is a card of seeking solitude and focusing on inner life and personal creativity. It's also a card where you're withdrawing a little bit. So there might be a little bit of an illness over here. Make sure that you are eating well, looking after yourself, and de-stressing. You've got the Fool card as well, which is a Uranus card. So this is the time that around the time that Uranus is coming back into Taurus. So it seems like it's having an effect on you. Things happening all of a sudden, with this Uranus card. So sudden happenings, things going on beyond your control. There could be very big shifts and changes in energy, big new beginnings, things not always working out really well with this Uranus card. Where it seems like it's almost like a tornado that hits your life really, with Uranus coming in. So just beware of that, but it's going to cause you to shift into a new direction. And you've got the Hermit card on the second Hermit time. So you need to start spending some time together, teaching and self-discovery. So that looks like there might be some health issues coming in over here for you. Make sure you are looking after your health. You don't want any stress to come and make you even more ill. And it looks like you will be spending some time maybe self-contemplating and also time focusing a lot on your work. With the Hermit card, it is ruled by Virgo, so it is a time where you do spend very focused on your work. So try not to get stressed out. Make sure you are taking a break and seeking medical help if you need to. And that's going on in April. Now in May, you've got spiritual career coming in for you. So there is something that guides you more. And after spending so much of time with the Hermit card, it looks like you're down that spiritual path, maybe trying to follow some sort of spiritual career. Something seems to have happened that makes you feel like a victim. And, you tend to be you're feeling like you're being victimized by people around you. So something has gone on. It's caused you to withdraw a little bit. So something in March that happened, it seems like it might have been something in the family life that has caused you to feel very, spending a lot of time by yourself, very isolated. But it's also giving you that air of feeling like a victim, and it looks like you are doing a lot more spiritual questioning going on in May. You've got the Prince of Swords. So there was some information that seems to have come in that caused some kind of problem. And this person who's caused it has been telling a lot of lies. You've got storyteller, clown, thinker. So this person thought they were doing it as a joke, but they've actually spent a lot of time causing you a lot of distress. So somebody in your vicinity causing some problems. This is the card that is ruled by Gemini. And it seems like they've been spreading a lot of rumors going on. So watch out that there is somebody there in May that is causing a lot of disruption over there in your life. You've got the Nine of Earth over here. So enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful employment. So it looks like you are going to be spending a lot more time focused on your work, spend more time by yourself, it seems, trying to get your goals in order, but you are achieving financially with this Nine of Earth. And you make sure that you are being good to yourself. So give yourself some treats and try and get rid of all the stress, because it seems like it's affecting your health as well in April and May. So take a break, take a holiday. So in June, we've got the air of pride coming in over here for you. And the archetype says Avenger. So you have a desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. So finally, I think you get the message that, you're very, very pissed off about whatever happened in March, April, May. And now there you are taking your power and your control back, and you're out now to Maybe they said something that was really injured your pride, this person in May, and now you're back on track and you're getting your energies back. So you're taking on that role of the avenger. You want justice. So you've got the Ace of Wands, so new power coming into your hand, and it's the power of fire. So you are really a force to be reckoned with in June. So it seems like you're getting your strength back and you're getting your health back. You've got the 10 of Air. It seems like whatever happened, there's an end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better. Recovery from addiction. So it looks like from March, April, May, it looks like somebody has been causing a lot of problems, but in June they get sorted out. You take your stance, you get that role of getting your justice back for yourself. You've got the power in your hand, you've got a new insight or a new way of dealing with the situation. And with the 10 of Air, you decide that you're going to just abandon that person. The end of this difficult situation comes around because you've taken your power back and you're back on track in June. So it seems like they've caused a little bit of a problem from March, April, May, but you're getting it sorted out in June after doing a lot of soul searching, it seems. So in July, you've got surrender. So it seems like you've decided to just abandon that person or that situation and walk away from it because it seems like it wasn't serving you. You've got the athlete card over here for the attributes are being that you're dedicated to transcending the physical limits and development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. So this archetypal card is saying that in July you start growing you're developing your willpower, your strength of character. You are actually taking control. You've decided to leave all this drama behind you and you are taking on a new stance, or you are taking on a way of handling the situation. You've also got the 10 of Pentacles over here. So financially, you're accomplishing everything. With Venus in Virgo over here, it looks like, you are very focused on communication. You are focused on your work. And with the 10 of Pentacles, it's the end of an old cycle. So it looks like whatever situation has happened may have been a family situation that you had to deal with, and you are now walking away from it. So whatever situation you dealt with, if it was even with a partner, you have abandoned it, and you are moving on and you're coming into your own, and you are focusing now your energy more on your work. You've also got the 10 of Water, which is also an end of a cycle, like the 10 of Cups, and it looks like you have emotional and material needs are met, and it looks like you're walking away from that relationship. So it looks like it could have been a marriage, and something happening with this relationship that wasn't good for you. It's left you for 3 months of being alone and feeling very abandoned, but you get your personal power, and you've decided that with the surrender card in July. So it's a big month for you in July, where you abandoned this relationship and you moving on because it wasn't serving you. So in August, you've got teaching and learning. So you're getting into that role where, you've experienced a lot of life's lessons, and you are now somebody who people can come to for advice. It looks like you might be getting into some kind of studying situation. You've got the student card as the archetypal card, which says humility, devotion to knowledge, and openness to life's long learning. So it looks like you're going to get into something that involves either further education, or you're going to take on that teaching role as well. And it's going to make you very happy. You've got the 3 of Cups over here, and with Mercury in Cancer, it looks like you're taking on that nurturing role as well. Cancer being the sign of the mother, Mercury being the sign of communication. So it looks like you're going to be teaching children or people that are younger than you, and you're taking on that role of being a teacher, but in the same way, you're also becoming a learner as well, a student as well. So a lot of learning, further education going on in August. And you've got the Star. So this is something that you're supposed to have done. This is divinely guided. Happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. So in August, it seems like, you find your path in life. It seems like, you are going to be finding your career role, and it seems like it's going to be that of a teacher. So in September, you've got leadership coming in. So it seems like this teaching role now puts you into a position where you are taking on that leadership role. So whatever problems you've had in the first part of the year is the thing that is going to spur you along your journey to where you need to be. And this is coming on in September. You're taking on a leadership role and scribe. So maybe you're going to, it's also dealing with a lot of information. So it seems like you moved on into a teaching, learning kind of role, and you're taking leadership roles with regards to teaching. In September, with the scribe, you might be writing a book, or you might be putting out a lot of information in the written form. So preserving knowledge and information. So this is the role that you're taking on in September. You've got the Prince of Pentacles, which is talking about, you're taking on that role of being a critic almost. And it is also a role of education. So you're giving off this education, working very hard. It looks like you're going to be very victorious in it. And it looks like a lot of money will come in with this job that you're going to be doing. Now, with the Prince of Pentacles, it's, hard working and working very practically doing things. So it looks like you are putting out information, and it looks like a lot of money will come in with that. You also end up having to make a choice make sure that you weigh your decisions very carefully, and good help coming in for you. And this is the Archangel Raphael showing you that, healing is coming in. So this job that you're going to be taking on in this teaching role is going to be giving you a lot of healing and a lot of power as well in your hand. And it's going to be the one that brings in the finance to you as well. So a choice will need to be made in September as to where you want to go and how you want to move forward. This could also mean that a relationship is coming in, but for the most part, I think this really does mean about a choice about which direction you want to follow and what is something that is making you feel very passionate about. You're going to choose something that makes you feel very passionate about it. So in October, you've got spirituality coming in. So it looks like that choice is going to be about choosing a pathway that is more spiritually viable for you, something that you're passionate about, and it seems to be down the spiritual route. You've got the Servant card over here, delight in serving others, a free and loving heart. So it looks like you are going to be working. Maybe you're going to be working in the public sector, where you are dealing with a lot more people and giving out this information. Somehow doing a lot more than is required, because you're so passionate about it. You're going to be putting in a lot more effort into this particular job. It seems like it's going to be something that you don't, because you love it so much, you will do it out of love, and you will do a lot more than is required for you. And you can see also learning on the job. You've got the Eight of Pentacles over here, and this is also a card of learning, trying to fix problems over here, focusing a lot on it. You've got Sun in Virgo over here, so it's something that is going to better humanity, whatever this job is that you're going to be doing. And you're working to deadlines over here as well, but also learning on the job. And you can see this man is pretty old, so it is something that you're going to get very knowledgeable about, and you're going to become very expert at it, and something that a lot of people come to you for advice. So that seems to be the focus in October. You've got the Eight of Water over here, and you want to move on, a desire to move on to something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. So whatever this teaching role is, it's going to make you into that expert. You're learning a lot on the job, you're fixing people's problems. You're working with a lot of people as well with the Servant card, but also the Eight of Water. It's allowing you to move to something better, something that you always wanted to do. And, you're leaving behind an old situation, the old values that you had, you're leaving behind, walking away from it. And you're following this, with the Eight of Water is really following your own spiritual path into something better, something that makes you more happy. So that coming in October. So in November, you've got a love relationship or love partnership coming in for you. And the shadow aspects is rescuer. So maybe somebody is coming in to rescue you from your situation. So you're the one that's going to be needing rescuing. And it looks like this love partnership comes in. This is maybe your knight in shining armor coming in for you. You've got a Two of Swords coming over here. There's some decision that needs to be made. There's also could be a reconciliation. There could be some sort of... with swords, it's about making decisions, but in this spread, it's about reaching harmony. You've got the moon in Libra over here. There could be some legal issues that you have to sort out, some legal decision that you need to consider, and it could be involving reconciling with somebody. So there's a justice card, the scales of justice over there. The moon in Libra, talking about legal situations. Make sure that you are looking at all the facts, because this man's pretending like he can't see everything, but there is information that is available. So information coming to light for you, but you need to look for it and make sure that you're not dealing with anybody that is sneaky, because that could well be the case with the Two of Swords. So somebody could be pulling the wool over your eyes. So make sure you're reviewing all the facts carefully and looking out for people who are doing things, in not such a upfront manner. You've also got the Knight of Air over here. So the Knight of Air also talking about a legality that is coming in, and is pretty quick as well. So a quick legal decision coming in over here. Maybe you have to sign contracts and papers over here, or it could be some sort of court case. With the Knight of Air, it's usually about a decision being made, some sort of event, legal decision being made, or legal judgment. Events that occur at a great speed take time to carefully review your options and creative solutions. So some information coming to you, some judgment coming to you, and it's coming pretty quickly, and there's a decision that's going to be made with the Two of Swords. And it's usually the Two of Swords are decisions that are made without emotions, so there are definitely legal issues going on here. Now this could well even be, if it's a love partnership, you could be talking about marriage happening very, very quickly, because this happens very quickly, but it could be some legality involving a partnership that you have. You can see there's reconciliation going on over here with this partnership, but with the Knight of Air, it's usually talking about legalities that are in play, or judgments that will be passed. So the final month, December, you've got abundance coming in for you. And you've got the God card as the archetypal. So it says benevolence, compassion, recognizing external forces within yourself and others. So, becoming a little more introspective and bringing in a lot more religion into your life, it seems. But a lot of abundance coming in for you. And it seems like it might be God-given. So this is something that you've been waiting for. The Four of Swords is talking about a partnership going on. You've got Jupiter in Libra, so a very balanced partnership coming in for you, and something that you and this person have enjoy each other's company, a lot of peace and harmony coming in for you in December. So maybe this is a marriage that is happening in November, hence the legalities or the Knight of Swords. But it looks like, you and this person that you're with have a really good relationship, and, you can rest together if you like, because you've got Jupiter there in Libra. So a lot of balance and a lot of expansion coming in over here. And a life experience, a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change and time to spread your wings. So that's the last card that comes in. So whatever this relationship that is coming in and this abundance coming in for you is bringing a big coming about as a result of a big change, a life experience change coming in for you that's going to change the way you do things or the way you see things. There is a need for you to also rest with this Four of Swords and review all that has gone on for the year. So it is a time to, and usually December is a time where you take a little bit of a rest and review whatever's happened for the year. But it looks like December is bringing in, a lot of abundance for you. It looks like you get very spiritually connected as well. You seem to be enjoying the company of a partner, a very good partnership coming in for you. And this brings in a big life change. So you have left the old behind and you're moving into another brand new cycle in December. So I hope that this this reading has resonated with you, and it looks like it's going to be a year full of change for you. The first half of the year you're dealing with a situation, where there's a bit of problems going on in April and May, but from June onwards, it seems like you start sorting things out. You get into some kind of teaching role that brings you a lot of happiness. It looks like by December, November, December, you're meeting somebody, or you have a renewal of your partnership where you are enjoying that person's company, and it looks like in December a lot of abundance coming in for you.